Now on CoastTV News.
Delaware's electric vehicle future, state officials' goals to put more electric vehicles on the roads. And the Cape May Lewis Ferry is looking to dial back on diesel. We look at the attempt to bring a hybrid ship to the fleet.
This is CoastTV News Midday.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Lisa Weber and welcome to CoastTV News Midday. New this morning, crews in Rehoboth Beach are responding to a house fire on 13 Lands End Drive. And we are told by the Rehoboth Beach Fire Chief that the cause of the fire is still unknown, but the basement is completely torched and the floor above it is also damaged, but that house is still standing. We are seeing more and more electric vehicles on our roads, and Delaware has been working to transition to an electric transportation future. A major part of the Delaware Electric Vehicle Infrastructure Plan is proposing regulations that would require 35% of new passenger vehicles sold in Delaware to be zero emission by the fall 2025. Delaware Republicans called for a reevaluation of this proposed regulation due to concerns over cost, government overreach, and the availability of chargers. There has also been much debate around the state regarding the addition of new vehicle charging stations. And tonight, Drought and Denrick will host two online public meetings to present Delaware's electric vehicle infrastructure plan titled Charging Forward, Delaware Strategy of Electric Vehicle Charging Infrastructure. And one auto shop owner says electric vehicle future is just not realistic for some areas of the first state.
I don't see how it's going to be viable in a small town like this, because you're going to be limited to where you're going to put charging stations, the affordability of putting the charging stations in, who's going to pay for them, and how is it actually going to work.
The meetings will be held on Zoom with identical sessions starting at 4 p.m. and 6 p.m., and there will be a question and answer period. And this morning, we should get a better idea of how the Delaware River and Bay Authority plans to bring a new hybrid ferry online. Delaware officials are meeting today to talk construction, among other things, and this hybrid ferry will replace a 40-year-old diesel vessel. And we're now going to take a live look outside into Rehoboth Beach, and our First Alert meteorologist, Bob Trahey, is going to join us. Now, Bob, I'm not a meteorologist, but I can say it's going to be dry outside today because I've been watching your forecast.
That is a very good assumption, Lisa, for sure. We are looking at that dry stretch continuing for Delmarva. No rain for the entire month of October, and we could go through the rest of the month with no rain. We're looking at a lot of blue skies right now. Temperatures responding pretty nicely. 73 in Salisbury and Georgetown, 75 in Milton, 70 in Ocean City, even 70s for Bethany Beach and Rehoboth. Right now, we've got a southwesterly breeze around 5 to 10 miles per hour, but it will pick up as we go through the day and into the afternoon as it dries out. That is meaning elevated fire danger, so we'll have to watch out for that. Here's our visible satellite picture. Just a few little clouds in the sky, but that's about it, as high pressure is still reigning supreme back to our west. And you can see the entire mid-Atlantic region is seeing clear skies, and that will be the case into the afternoon. Here's noon on Futurecast. We're warming through the 70s, some 60s at the coast, and then this afternoon, that elevated fire danger as it warms up and the southwest winds pick up. Upper 70s to around 80, I think, as we move into the inland areas, and 60s and 70s at the beaches. And then by 5 o'clock, still pretty mild and dry with temperatures in the 70s, and then falling through the 70s into the 60s as we go through the evening hours. So have the sunglasses this afternoon, and once again, do not burn until we get some appreciable rain as we top out near 80 degrees. It does cool down a few days as we go through time, but still the drought conditions persist. I'll have more on that, and if we could possibly see any relief on the way coming up in just a little bit.
All right, thank you so much, Bob. And it was just over 2 months ago that a 2-year-old boy was hit and killed by a tram that runs along the Ocean City boardwalk. It's an event that brought the community together as they paid respect by placing stuffed animals where that accident happened. Now, the Ocean City Council is looking at the future of the tram service for next summer. An investigation is still being conducted by the town's police department. But once that wraps up, officials say they plan to make some changes. And one vacationer we spoke with hopes there is a way to safely continue the trams on the boardwalk.
A lot of people, they depend on that for transportation, especially elderly people or people with back problems or whatever. So it just seems like more precautions would be the way to go, not cancel it.
The town council says it is waiting for the conclusion of that police investigation before any proposed changes can be debated. And an update on a story we've been covering in Delaware, the DIAA has reprimanded the Indian River High School for apparently breaking rules about student-athlete eligibility. An investigation revealed that the school's football team appeared in a commercial for Hershey Exteriors, and that goes against regulations that prevent student-athletes from endorsing products. The DIAA has ordered the school to remove the commercial and also create any policy on endorsements within 30 days. And protecting the whales and other sea creatures, that's the goal of new regulations that will apply to developers of offshore wind projects along our coast. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration Fisheries has released dozens of provisions, including regulations that actually allow for the incidental killing of a small number of marine mammals during construction. The regulations start January 1st and will last through December 31st, 2029. And starting next week, make sure to tune into CoastTV for our preview week of coverage. We will air exclusive candidate interviews focusing on the races that will impact us here on Delmarva. Our Decision 2024 preview week kicks off next week. And happening today, former President Trump is making another campaign trip.
The presidential nominees are stepping up their outreach. Former President Trump holding events with faith leaders and Latino voters before rallying in North Carolina.
We're going to take care of you. We're going to work together.
Looking to shore up a state he's won twice that's now in play, he went on the attack against Vice President Harris.
She took a day off. She's got no energy at all. Her speeches last for about 15 minutes.
That as the vice president sat down with NBC's Hallie Jackson, who pressed her about the role of gender, with fewer men supporting her than did President Biden.
Regardless of someone's gender, they want to know that their president has a plan to lower cost, that their president has a plan to secure America in the context of our position around the world.
Do you not see sexism as a factor in this race at all?
I don't think of it that way. My challenge is the challenge of making sure I can talk with and listen to as many voters as possible and earn their vote.
President Barack Obama.
Former President Obama, who has suggested sexism is at play in direct appeals to men, campaigned in Detroit overnight with rapper Eminem, the latest celebrity Harris endorsement. While the vice president acknowledged her campaign is preparing for the possibility former President Trump will again declare victory before all the votes are counted.
Of course. This is a person, Donald Trump, who tried to undo a free and fair election.
Both nominees looking ahead while staying focused on the final 2 weeks before Election Day. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Coming up after the break, we'll hear from one Delmarva farmer and how it is costing him more money during this dry stretch of weather.
Michael Anderson of Anderson Wealth Management has the strategies you need to help plan your retirement. Catch Wise Money right here on WRDE.
For every season, every weather moment, stay ahead with the CoastTV First Alert Weather Phone. Just call 443-880-9100. Your forecast just a call away. Sponsored by the law offices of Baird, Mandalis, Brockstead, and Federico.
Are you looking to transform your mobile home? Choosing a company that doesn't know the difference between a manufactured and a stick-built home can lead to major repairs in the future. At Delaware Mobile Home Repair, we work exclusively with manufactured homes. So whether you need your bathroom remodeled, new roofing, siding, or any other restoration or renovation on your mobile home, the team at Delaware Mobile Home Repair will get the job done right. Visit our website today and start your free estimate with Delaware Mobile Home Repair.
Who wants to drag out a bulky vacuum? Introducing Horsepower Duck, a super compact vac with ultra-powerful suction. Clean up that mess in the kitchen, the spill on the sofa, even sawdust in the workshop. Just duck it up. The compact design can reach the tightest places, so store it in any drawer where it's always at your fingertips. You can even store it in your glove box for the ultimate car vac. The HEPA filter helps remove dust and allergens. Plus, it dumps out with ease, so it's ready to clean again. Get the Horsepower Duck hand vac for just $39.99. Order right now and we'll upgrade you to the Duck Pro package, a $30 value, yours free. You get the bendable tube, the crevice nozzle, and the soft brush nozzle, but supplies are limited, so there's a strict limit of 3 ducks per order. This may be your last chance to get yours at this low price, so don't delay. Duck it up today.
Call 1-800-581-3085 or visit duckback.com. So call 1-800-581-3085 or visit duckback.com now.
Tonight at 8 p.m., the Governor's Challenge Selection Show, sponsored by Shower Glass, is on the Delmarva Sports Network. A deep dive into 5 brackets, over 100 teams. 5 days of the best high school basketball talent, all coming to the Eastern Shore.
Freshman delivering and will go to the line.
Tonight, the only place for the 2024 Governor's Challenge Show is on the Delmarva Sports Network and the DSN app, sponsored by Shower Glass.
Drought conditions remain, and Delmarva farmers are really feeling the effects. The dry weather is hurting produce, which in turn causes farmers to lose money. And Craig Brady, who owns Stag Run Farm, says his apples yield about 70 to 80% behind what they were this time last year.
The irrigations run on electric. We have electric pumps, so hence our electric bills have gone up by about 40%. I know a lot of people are running those pivots.
Flower growers at the market also say they are losing money since the lack of rain is stunting the growth of some of their flowers.
And we're seeing those dusty fields as the farmers are tending to them. And you can see the brown landscape on the Tyndall's Casual Furniture Camp. 72 in Laurel. Yeah, another dry afternoon. Temperatures in the upper 70s, close to 80 degrees as our dry stretch of weather and drought conditions continue for Delmarva. It stays dry for the foreseeable future with a cool down every once in a while. Here's our umbrella winner for today. Congratulations to Mike Clary from Milton. Mike has a brand new umbrella from Paul Davis and CoastTV, and he's not going to need it the next week or two. I'll have much more on the drought conditions and if any relief is on the way after the break.
Why wait? Black Friday starts now at Furnitureland. Shop trend without the spend. Recliners just $2.99. Two-piece sleeper storage sectionals just $9.99. Furnitureland. In style, in stock, in your home today.
We know Angela Alsobrooks got caught taking illegal tax breaks, owing $59,000 in back taxes.
And she's now getting a deal. No penalties and a 25% reduction in interest.
Now the New York Times reports Alsobrooks lied on official mortgage documents, and Alsobrooks was sued twice for not paying her bills. Thousands in water, sewer, and other expenses. What scandal will they report next? Merlin's Future is responsible for the content of this advertising.
You need to lose weight, but you hate lugging out that big blender for a healthy shake. Hi, Chef Daniel Green here with my Bionic Blade, the new handheld blender that's rechargeable, so you can make a fast, healthy shake anywhere. Designed like this shake bottle you take to the gym, it has the motor and blades built right into the lid. Bionic Blade quickly creates smooth drinks just like the big blenders. But this is portable, so you can make a shake anywhere. Make pina coladas right by poolside. Even grind coffee beans and make a quick, refreshing iced coffee pick-me-up on the go.
Get the Bionic Blade for just $29.99 and we'll even ship it to you free. But wait, order now and get 2 sipping lids, a second large blender container, plus the sports lid. Yours free. You'll get this entire portable blending system for just $29.99. Call or click now.
To order, call 1-800-709-7148 or go to buybionicblade.com. So call 1-800-709-7148 or you can order online at buybionicblade.com.
As Election Day nears, Coast TV is your source for a detailed look at the candidates across Maryland and Delaware. From local offices to statewide races, we have in-depth previews of key contenders and the issues shaping this year's ballot. Stay informed on who's running and what's at stake in the decisions that will impact our future. Decision 2024 Preview Week starts Monday on Coast TV News, CoastTV.com, and the Coast TV News app.
Why wait? Black Friday starts now at Furnitureland. Shop trend without the spend. Sofas, $388. Three-piece sectionals, $9.99. Five-piece dining sets, $488. Furnitureland. In style, in stock, in your home today.
Our weather is just like the movie Groundhog Day. Bill Murray wakes up to the same day, same conditions every day, and that's what it's like with our weather. Unbelievable. Here's our tunnel and racer cam. 75 in Lewis right now. A bit of a breeze, and that breeze will dry us out even more into the afternoon with highs in the mid to upper 70s at the coast. I think inland areas, temperatures near 80 degrees, and the streak continues. 26 consecutive days now without rain. The last rain was on September 27th, and even then, not a lot, 0.13 of an inch. inch. The record is 34 days back in October through November of 2001, and I think we are going to break that with this streak. In fact, tomorrow we'll tie this record that was set back in November, December of 1965. So we will continue to creep up this list. 34 days is the longest. That was back in 2001, and I think we will surpass that next week. So the burn ban still in place, still very dry conditions, but also nice to check out the leaves as well. Some really nice colors out there. We're near peak now with the leaves. Of course, the trees are stressed because we have no water, and I'm expecting a peak sometime next week as we get closer to Halloween. Temperatures warming up nicely, low to mid 70s, 75 in Milton right now, 73 in Georgetown and Delmarva. Ocean City, you're at 70, and Bethany Beach to 74. Southwest winds right now around 5 to 10 miles per hour, but they'll pick up into the afternoon. And with the humidity dropping, that means elevated fire danger. Here's our visible satellite picture. Just a few high clouds streaking through Delmarva. Aside from that, we're looking at clear skies right now and high pressure. It's been dominating our weather the last couple of weeks, and today is no exception. A little bit of moisture off the Carolina coast. It'd be nice if that crept up the coast, but it won't. And then we have this cold front back to the west, kind of starved for moisture. A few showers across the Midwest and Great Lakes, but unfortunately, as that front gets close to us, it'll dry up. Just a dry frontal passage with some wind and cooler temperatures tomorrow. Here's noon on Futurecast. Lots of sunshine. Get out and enjoy. 60s at the beaches, 70s inland, and I think close to 80s some areas around 3 or 4 o'clock away from the coast, but at the beaches we're in the 60s and 70s. Then as we go through the evening hours, falling through the 50s, then that cold front moves through early tomorrow morning with temperatures in the 50s, and temperatures don't climb that much. We get some clouds with the front, nothing in the way of rain, but those winds will be gusty out of the north, and temperatures struggling through the 60s, highs only into the mid to upper 60s in the afternoon, feeling cooler with that breeze. And once again, that fire danger will be high. Winds do relax by Friday morning, and we're looking at some upper 30s showing up well inland and 40s and 50s elsewhere. And then by Friday afternoon, another beautiful day, but on the cool side with 60s and some beach locations barely getting out of the 50s and looking chilly for Friday night lights. We're seeing those southwesterly winds gusty this afternoon, shifting to the northwest and getting pretty strong tomorrow afternoon, 25 to 30 miles per hour. So that fire danger will be elevated. At least the temperatures will be a little cooler. Then those winds do start to relax as we go into Friday. 80 this afternoon, mostly sunny and warm. Then tonight, 54, mostly clear and cool. Wind shifting to the northwest and becoming gusty. And then heading into Thursday, only 67 the high. Paul Davis 7-day forecast, 68 Friday. And then on Saturday, 73, looking great for Seawitch, partly cloudy. Then much cooler Sunday and Monday with lower 60s, and then still dry into Tuesday, mostly sunny and 71.
Tonight on DSN at 8, it's the 2024 Governor's Challenge Selection Show. Then at 10:30, it's the final score. On DSN Plus, you can also watch that Governor's Challenge Selection Show. And here are some of your app exclusives. It's all girls high school volleyball. At 4, Lake Forest travels to Indian River. At 5, Delmarva Christian will host Red Lion. And also at 5, Snow Hill is at Pocomoke. And at 5:30, Queen Anne's is home with Kent Island.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. Halfway through the weekend, here's what's coming up today at 4 on Coast Life.
Well, whether you need a spot to throw an event or you're throwing an event at your home, we've got gorgeous and delicious charcuterie and more to tell you about.
Sounds delicious. And I know it's a little early, but we are thinking ahead to the holidays. There is an incredible wreath fundraiser coming up, so you can really have the most beautiful wreath or gift it
That's
to
right.
a loved one. Yeah, all good ideas. We have that and more today at 4 on Coast Life.
Has your kitchen remodel been on the back burner?
Move it forward now and take advantage of our biggest kitchen sale of the year.
Paul Davis can restyle your kitchen for half the cost of a traditional kitchen remodel. Get all new doors, drawers, and hardware without any major demolition. And the best part is, it's done in as little as 3 days.
We'll bring the showroom to you as soon as tomorrow and give you an estimate that day.
Call now to get $1,500 off, plus free hardware and no payments, no interest for 12 months. Call Paul Davis.
The restoration and remodeling experts.
As a math teacher, Matt Meyer knows that Delaware's tax system isn't adding up. So he has a plan to fix it. Give middle-class families a tax cut, invest in schools, and lower costs. But Mike Ramone's plan gives tax breaks to the ultra-rich, which could cut education by nearly $175 million. Matt Meyer knows these numbers don't add up. He'll make state taxes fair so families can get ahead. Vote Matt Meyer for governor.
Flashing lights. See them, and you know to go slow. Now we put that same technology in the palm of your hand with Lizard Flare. It's the high-tech safety flare with no flame. Lizard Flare uses 15 high-intensity LED strobes that can be seen nearly a mile away, and a powerful magnet that sticks to your car without exiting the vehicle. Look, flares are dangerous, but Lizard Flare won't let you down. A dead battery, an empty gas tank. With Lizard Flare, help is on the way. Lizard Flare Pro has an ultra-bright flashlight too.
Get your Lizard Flare for only $9.99, but wait, Lizard Flare may be discontinued. Due to rising costs, Lizard Flare is stopping manufacturing effective immediately. There is a strict limit of 2 vehicle packs per order. Call now.
This may be your last chance, so call 1-800-604-4696. That's 1-800-604-4696, or visit lizardflare.com now.
At Inside Edition, we don't just report the news.
There it is.
We go where the news happens.
The miracles. These are the stories that impact your life. Inside Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV.
Coming up close with TV icon Mariska Hargitay.
I turned 60. This is my badass era.
And Tyra Banks gives her best tips for staying confident.
Wednesday at noon on Coast TV.
The Bark on the Boards block party benefiting the Brandywine Valley SPCA that took place on Saturday was extremely successful this year, raising $175,000, and 24 animals were adopted. We'll be right back after the break.
Download the free Coast TV First Alert weather app today.
Halloween night can be one of the busiest of the year.
You were bitten by a bat?
If there's raining gas in there, one spark and this guy gets incinerated.
She was dead when we pulled her from the river.
We need way more.
Chicago Wednesday, new tonight on NBC and Peacock.
In Washington, they talk, but in Delaware, Sarah delivers.
Sarah McBride helped raise the minimum wage.
She got paid leave for workers.
She got Democrats and Republicans to work together.
We're all in for Sarah.
Carpenters, bus drivers,
nurses,
sheet metal workers.
Sarah sees us.
And she respects us.
I'm Sarah McBride. I approve this message because anyone who works hard should be able to make ends meet. That's why I'm running for Congress.
At All Mobility, we keep you moving. Whether it's wheelchair-accessible vans, scooters, home ramps, or lift chairs, we've got the perfect mobility solution for you. Our experts will help customize options to fit your needs and lifestyle so you can stay independent and active. Scooters, ramps, vans, and more. Get moving with All Mobility. Come see us today or schedule a home consultation. allmobilitystore.com.
Mondays at 5 on Big 107.7. It's time to huddle up and talk football.
We're talking touchdowns, tackles, and everything in between. From game-changing plays to the latest news around the league.
We'll take a deep dive into all of the plays that made a difference.
We'll see you in the end zone.
Catch the End Zone, Mondays at 5 on Big 107.7. Sponsored by Tyndall's Casual Furniture.
Yeah, we getting all fired up, getting ready for the players when they line up. Think it's time we go and get them lights up. Let them high school lights ignite us. Cause we fighters, coming with a hut like this. Coming with a pick six like that. Gonna be a showdown, so big. Think it's time for football night to impact. High school football is everything. Hey, hey, let's go. For the win, for the gold, for the crown, the ring. High school football is everything.
Driver Safety Week and motor vehicle crashes are a leading cause of death for U.S. teens ages 15 to 18. And in today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither has tips on how parents can help keep their teen drivers safe.
On the road, there can be a lot of distractions, and that can be dangerous, even deadly. In 2022, more than 2,500 people were killed in crashes involving young drivers ages 15 to 18.
There are a lot of options for parents who want to keep their teen drivers safe.
Dr. Manisha Agarwal with Children's Healthcare of Atlanta says teaching a teen to drive safely starts before they're even old enough to get a license. She says parents need to set an example for their child.
Don't text and drive. Always buckle your seatbelt. Make sure that when you're driving, you are paying attention to the road and you're not participating in risky activities like speeding or tailgating.
Once they're old enough to get behind the wheel, Agarwal says teens should practice as much as possible with parents next to them in the vehicle.
We also know that things like parent-teen driving contracts can make a huge difference in keeping teens safe.
That's a way for parents to set rules and expectations for a licensed teenage driver, including night driving restrictions, restricting passengers, prohibiting phones and devices while driving, and requiring seatbelt use at all times. And Agarwal says it's also important to abide state graduated driver licensing laws.
Follow that rule. We know that when teens drive late at night, when they're driving with more than one passenger, those are all things that increase their risk of getting in a crash.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
We're seeing a mix of sun and clouds on the Gutter, Helmet Cam, and Ocean View. Beautiful day at 75 degrees. Remember, another way to get your forecast is a CoastTV First Alert weather phone. Call 443-880-9100. It's sponsored by Baird, Mandalis, Brockstead, and Federico. I'll have your very dry 10-day forecast coming up next.
Not all internet is priced this good. Switch to Extreme and go super fast, starting at just $19.99 a month for a year. Oh yeah, hook up your home with powerful Wi-Fi, 99.99% network reliability, plus get a Zumo Stream box. Not all internet is priced this good. Switch today and get fast speeds and whole home Wi-Fi starting at $19.99 a month for a year. Call 844-EXTREME2 for details.
Here at the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division, such as myself in countertops, to not only ensure you get the best product to fit your needs, but that your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your project.
When I came into the Delmarva Design Center and see that big collection of slabs, that makes really the decision seamless.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
Smell funky? Get Skunky, the shower anywhere sponges that clean all your funky parts from your head to your feet and everything in between. Just add water, work it into a rich lather, and it's ready to use. Skunky effectively lifts and removes oil and dirt from your skin and hair without any rinsing required. Just towel dry and you're done without any sticky residue. Skunky is ideal for contractors or anyone who works outdoors. A hiking, fishing, or camping trip wouldn't be complete without Skunky. Skunky is a game changer for all ages and a must for elder care. Call now and get 20 Skunky 60-second shower pads for only $9.99. But wait, order now and we'll send you 5 more absolutely free. That's 25 showers for only $9.99. There's a strict limit of 1 family pack per order at this incredibly low price. Order now.
To order, call 1-800-615-9517 or visit GetSkunky.com. That's GetSkunky.com. Order now.
Tonight at 8 p.m., the Governor's Challenge Selection Show, sponsored by Shower Glass, is on the Delmarva Sports Network. A deep dive into 5 brackets, over 100 teams, 5 days of the best high school basketball talent, all coming to the Eastern Shore.
Freshman delivering, and he'll go to the line.
Tonight, the only place for the 2024 Governor's Challenge Show is on the Delmarva Sports Network and the DSN app, sponsored by Shower Glass.
Hi y'all, it's April from Coast Country, and every Tuesday I get the honor of highlighting an amazing teacher right here on Delmarva with Teacher Feature. If you know a teacher who deserves some extra love, those who go above and beyond every day, head to coastcountry.com and nominate them today. Then tune in each Tuesday to hear their story. Teacher Feature right here every Tuesday at 11 on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. Sponsored by Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning and Vernon Powell Shoes.
We're looking at a lot of sunshine heading into your Wednesday afternoon, up near 80 degrees inland, 60s at the beaches, and those south-southwest winds elevating the fire danger. Paul Davis 7-day forecast. It does cool down Thursday and Friday with upper 60s. And then for Seaward Saturday, 73, then much cooler Sunday into early next weekend, remaining dry.
Thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News Midday. And for more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. And don't forget to join us for Coast TV News at 5 later this afternoon. Have a great day.